What's going on, everybody? On today's episode, I'd like to discuss about something that females or women are opposite sex of men. Because I know somebody's going to feel some type of way about me saying that. It's a word that hurts them a lot, or that they're afraid of in a way. I'm not saying all, but many. And that word is submitting or being submissive to your husband. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, I do not believe a woman being submissive to her husband makes her any weaker to her husband. There is a certain sex or certain gender in a relationship that holds certain type of responsibility and accountability, wherein it is the man's obligation in order to protect his wife, and support his wife, right? We go into a relationship. All right, matter of fact, let's bring this back. You see a beautiful young lady that you're interested in, You see her, you ask her, hey, my name is this, my name is that, I would like to have your number. You ask for permission. You ask her, can I call you sometime, and I'd like to take you out on a date. So you ask her, her name, and you made your introduction. You asked her for her number, you asked her to take her out to dinner. You pick her up at her home, or you pick her up at a location, or you meet her at the dinner place. You pull her chair back, you ask her what she would like or whatever. She paid, you pay for the first meal. You take her back home, in some cases, and then you ask for another date again. You go out again, you spend more money sometimes, and you guys continually do this until you feel comfortable enough to let her in your house, or she lets you inside of, the house. You ask for permission. You ask. Most times you kind of non-verbally ask for the first kiss. Then you ask non-verbally, or you ask, are you prepared to go to that final step and to having sex or lovemaking? So there's a lot of steps that the man has to do in order to court a woman, to show her that he has the interest and that he would like to be with that woman. And when it goes even deeper, that individual asks for marriage, hand in marriage, to be with you for the rest of my life. Gets on one knee, he purchases a ring that costs a certain amount of money. Some people go real high, and some people, go to the minimum, but nonetheless, he asks for your hand in marriage. Something that he has to do. He has to step on one knee and say, will you be my wife? And for that man to do all those steps and willing to put his life down the line if any danger comes about, taking in all those responsibilities, is it too much for a man to ask you to be submissive? And submissive does not mean subservient or slavery. It means if we are going to a certain location, we're headed to a certain destination, and I'm using this route in order to get there, and you have a certain route you want to get in there. For us not to argue on the way towards the destination, that you let me take the lead and say, you know what, I'm going to submit, I'm going to follow your leadership, I'm going to follow your lead so we can get to the destination. Either way, we're going to get there. That's what it is. If we have children, am I going to fight with you about our decision making on what we're going to do, or are you going to kind of take my leadership? Now, it's the woman's choice to pick who she wants to be her leader. Don't ever mistake that to say, well, I just got to take whatever a man tells me. No. You have to make the decisive decision on, who do I choose to lead? Does this man make good decisions? How does this man carry himself? And am I willing to follow this man? Because he is the man. Am I willing to follow him to see where we will go? And that's the thing. I think oftentimes, a lot of women, we take it out of hand, and also men too. We believe that, she needs to submit to me, she needs to do everything that I say. It don't work like that, man. You have to show your woman that you're capable of being that leader to her, so she can follow. You have to give that woman something to lead. So if you're home playing video games all day, not grinding, not bringing any money, and you want to demand a full course meal, it's not gonna work. She's not gonna respect you. She's not gonna want to work towards that. So we all have our jobs to do, as a woman, as a man, in order to find that peace and to have that healthy relationship. So women, don't be afraid of submitting to your man, but please choose the right man to submit to. An honorable man, a man that you respect, a man that his peers respect him. That's the man that you submit yourself to, not any man. So that's the message for today, submission, and it's not a terrible thing. All right. So questions, answers, concerns, please feel free to hit me up and we'll discuss more about it, or I'll make more topics. Peace and love. Trust the process. The power of accountability will change your life. Let's go. I don't care what they said about you. I don't care about the story that you make up in your mind. You are part of the universe. You are from the soil of the earth and the breath of God. This is your moment. This is your season. You can achieve it with affirmation, dedication, and consistency. Whatever you want, you can get. Whatever you want, you can get. Trust the process. Let's go.
That boy is good.
Good and terrible.